All right, two thoughts from my run today. The first is, being on social media, being a content creator, every single time there's like a world major or just a big marathon or something, I get some FOMO. But I'll tell you, I've raced one race this year, and it was a fun race on the 4th of July, my birthday, with my wife. I do want to hit all the world majors eventually, right? And yes, I do want to go sub 3 in the marathon. And yes, I do want to be present for some of these big races. I don't know that I have enjoyed running, the act of running, more than I have in 2025. And that's with a lot of health issues too. But I see a lot of people, they'll go and they'll run one marathon, or they'll go and run one goal race, or they'll even do running content and start documenting, and then they'll disappear off the face of the earth, and you're like, what happened to them? And then 6 months later, you see the classic starting running again, like getting back into running again, right? And like, I'm not trying to criticize those people, but my guess is that a lot of those people just don't love the act of running itself. And that's okay. But I think for longevity purposes, and for real long-term sustainable progress, you have to learn to love it, and you have to learn to be okay with your progression, which leads me to point number 2. I see a lot of new runners, right? People who are on social media, they're posting, they're documenting. It's popular nowadays. They'll get on and they'll have been running for like 4 months, and they'll be hitting crazy times, and they'll be like, hey, all of a sudden, I'm gonna go run sub 3 in my very first marathon. Or they'll go run like a sub 16-minute 5K right off the bat, right? And it can be discouraging, I think, if you try and just compete with everyone you see on social media. Your athletic background, your lifestyle, right, your genetics, your schedule, everything is unique to you. And I just think that we do ourselves a disservice when we compare, and we, it's okay to wish you could be faster, but when you compare and you think that there's something wrong with you, you're not as talented or whatever, right, because you see someone else who just starts running and is kind of a natural, or they just kind of blow up immediately, and then social media lifts them up, that, that's not healthy, and that's not good, that's not motivating. So my challenge to myself and to each and every one of you, right, is to, 1, fall in love with the sport of running if you want to. Fall in love with the journey and understand that you don't have to race. You can just enjoy it and you can have fun. And chances are, if you are consistent enough over time, you're gonna improve anyway. And number 2, stop the comparison. If you follow an account and that inspires you to be better, great. But if you find yourself constantly feeling less than because of an account that should be motivating to you, maybe consider muting that account for a while, or even unfollowing, because that's not productive for you, and your progression is your progression.